Hey, let me ask you something. Have you ever been in that situation where everything feels perfect with a girl and then out of nowhere she starts acting distant? Maybe she's not texting as much, canceling plans, or just feels off? Look, I've been there, and I know how easy it is to panic and start wondering what went wrong. But here's the thing. Most guys handle this the wrong way, and it ends up pushing her even further away. That's why today I want to talk to you about the 5 biggest mistakes men make when a girl pulls away, and more importantly, how to handle it the right way. Mistake 1, panicking and becoming needy. Phew. The first mistake, and it's a big one, is panicking and becoming needy. You know what I'm talking about. You start blowing up her phone with texts like, "Is everything okay?" or "Did I do something wrong?" Maybe you even try to guilt her into spending time with you. Here's the problem with that. Neediness is a huge turnoff. It screams insecurity, and nothing kills attraction faster than insecurity. Women are naturally drawn to confidence, so the moment you start acting like you're dependent on her for validation, you're giving her a reason to pull away even more. What should you do instead? Breathe. Give her space. I know it's hard, but pulling back shows her that you're calm, secure, and not fazed by her pulling away. Trust me, this alone can make her rethink her behavior. Mistake 2, overanalyzing everything. The second mistake is overanalyzing. You know how it goes. You sit there replaying every conversation in your head, dissecting her texts, and trying to figure out if her last Instagram story was meant for you. This kind of overthinking is exhausting. And worse, it doesn't help. In fact, it usually leads to overcompensating. You might send her a long message trying to clear the air, or you start behaving in ways that feel forced or unnatural. Instead, here's what you need to do. Focus on yourself. Take that energy you're spending overthinking and put it into your own life, your goals, your hobbies, your fitness, whatever makes you feel good. When you do this, 2 things happen. 1, you stop feeding her the power of knowing she's constantly on your mind. And 2, you become more attractive because you're showing her that you have a life outside of her. Mistake 3, trying to fix things too soon. When a girl pulls away, it's tempting to think, if I just do something special, she'll come back. Maybe you plan an over-the-top date, send her a long, heartfelt message, or start showering her with compliments. Basically, you try to fix whatever you think is wrong. But here's the truth. Trying to fix things often makes it worse. Why? Because it comes across as forced. Attraction isn't something you can negotiate or convince someone to feel. The more you try to force her back into the dynamic you had before, the more unnatural and awkward things get. Instead of rushing to fix things, give her space to process her feelings. Sometimes, a girl pulls away not because you've done something wrong, but because she needs to figure out how she feels. By stepping back and focusing on being the best version of yourself, you create the space for her to miss you, and that's when she's more likely to come back on her own. Mistake 4, becoming overly reactive to small things. Let's talk about jealousy. Maybe she pulls away and suddenly you notice she's liking another guy's posts on Instagram, or she mentions hanging out with someone new. Your first instinct might be to confront her, ask her what's going on, or worse, start acting out of jealousy. But here's what you need to understand. Reacting to these small things only makes you look insecure. When you let jealousy take over, you're essentially telling people how you feel and how you don't feel good enough for you. Women don't want a man who's constantly worried about what other guys are doing. They want someone who's so confident in himself that he doesn't even see competition. If you notice something that makes you feel jealous, don't act on it. Instead, remind yourself of your own value. When you stay calm and unbothered, it actually increases her respect and attraction for you. She'll notice that you're not the type to be shaken by trivial things, and that's powerful. Mistake 5, sacrificing your standards to keep her interested. Finally, the biggest mistake of all, sacrificing your self-respect. When a girl pulls away, some guys go into full people-pleasing mode. They'll cancel their plans, agree to things they're not comfortable with, or even let her disrespect them, all in the hope of winning her back. But here's the harsh reality. The moment you stop respecting yourself, she stops respecting you too. And without respect, there's no attraction. Hold your ground. If she's pulling away without giving you an explanation, it's okay to pull back too. Set boundaries. If she cancels plans, don't jump to reschedule. If she's acting cold, match her energy instead of overcompensating. A high-value man doesn't chase people who don't respect him. And when you hold yourself to that standard, you attract women who value and respect you for you. So here's the bottom line. When a girl pulls away, the worst thing you can do is panic, overanalyze, or lose yourself in the process. Instead, focus on staying calm, confident, and true to your own worth. Remember, attraction isn't something you force. It's something that grows naturally when you value yourself. If you found this helpful, let me know. Have you been in this situation before? What did you do? Drop a comment and let's talk.